Hi, this is Brian Saal, and welcome to another edition of the eCW podcast. Today we're in Tampa, Florida at an eCW Day event. We hold these events several times a year, actually about 64 times a year, at several cities around the country. What we're trying to do at these events is to give clients an experience that's similar to a smaller version of the national conference. Today we had over 200 people in attendance. And during that time, we gave presentations on everything from meaningful use to product demos. One of the other wonderful things that we have with us at these events are we bring down folks that are experts in training and support, as well as billing and EBO. With me right now is Satish Kakar, and he is one of our training specialists, and he's been very kind to join us this afternoon. Hi, Satish.
Hi, Brian.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Just a couple of questions for you. How long have you been coming down to these events?
So I've been doing this for almost 1 year.
A year? Okay.
Yeah.
And you've seen obviously a lot of clients in that time. We generally see people for about 20 minutes at a time, and that lasts for about 6 or 7 hours a day. So it's a pretty busy day for you, isn't it?
It is.
Would you say that there's a commonality or a common question that you're getting from folks in the training area?
Yes, we do. It depends on the time. I mean, when the ICD was coming up, ICD-10, we had a lot of questions about ICD-10. Now we have questions about PQRS, CCM, and common functionalities like templates, letters, and work orders, and all those things.
Are you generally able to answer these questions for these folks in that short amount of time?
Most of the time we are able to do that. If not, what we do is that we take down their email and we take down their contact detail, and we follow up with them once we are back in the office. Okay. And that's how we try to answer all their questions.
Now, I know you can't please all the people all of the time, but do you think you make folks happy most of the time?
Most of the time we have been able to do that, and they are very happy. They are really appreciating this FaceTime. And they really like to take part of the support room. That's
certainly the feedback that we're getting, that clients really, really enjoy and get a lot out of the meetings that they hold with you and the other trainers. One last question, do you enjoy doing these?
Oh, I love it. I've been doing this for past 1 year, and with the business development guys, with the support guys. When I travel, I get to meet the clients, and I really enjoy doing this.
That's fantastic, and we enjoy having you here, Satish. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be right back in just a minute. We're going to be talking with one of the presenters, Rick Bishop, and stay tuned.
Have you been to an eClinicalWorks Days event? If not, you're in luck. During 2016, the eClinicalWorks Days team will be visiting 64 cities across the country. Each event offers a main classroom agenda as well as other specialized sessions to provide you with a whole day of learning. And if hands-on is more your learning style, we offer 20-minute one-on-one sessions with specialists from our EMR, billing, and EBO teams. And it's all available at no cost to you. If you're interested in attending one of these events or want to see when we'll be in a city near you, please go to www.eclinicalworks.com/eClinicalWorksDay. We hope to see you there.
Welcome back. I'm joined by my co-presenter, Rick Bishop.
Thank you.
Here in Tampa Bay at the eCW Day. Thanks for being with us, Rick.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Rick, you've done these presentations many, many times. Can you give us a general idea of what the audiences expect from an eCW Day presentation?
Well, I think they come with a couple different expectations on the topics that are presented. So some of them want specific questions answered. Some of them want better ways of achieving it. And some people are just looking for information on a topic that they didn't have time to research or is confusing to them. So they're just looking for clarity in most cases on better ways or getting questions answered that they're confused about.
Now, over the last 3 years, the content of these presentations have changed dramatically. We're still doing meaningful use. We're still doing some demos. What do you think at least for this year, what do you think the most popular part of the presentation is?
Well, I think the most popular part for this year is going to be the PQRS and the meaningful use requirement. I think the government has introduced a lot of penalties, and not knowing how to navigate or avoid paying penalties is a big thing. So you don't get rewarded for not knowing or not doing something. You have to know that you need to do it and do it completely.
One of the things that I asked Satish a couple of minutes ago was, did he enjoy doing these presentations? Do you enjoy doing them?
I do enjoy doing the presentation. I think it's a lot of fun. I get to meet different people. I get to meet people that do it differently. I have providers or office staff that have major problems and they're looking for solutions, and I'm able to answer or find a solution for that person. It's rewarding. I like doing it. I do like to joke around and have fun at the same time. So some audiences allow you to do this, like the one we just did was a great audience.
Fun. A lot of interaction with them. They were a great time.
A lot of interaction, a lot of questions, a lot of great questions. I think the most important piece of it is either being an expert in sharing that information with other people in that audience. You know, it's one thing that we come up on stage and we tell them how to do things in eClinicalWorks, or how to do things on the Mac, or how to view things on the Mac dashboard, or look at different reports. And it's always interesting to see or have somebody in the audience that took it to the next level and has been able to fill in the gaps on your presentation with their knowledge.
Yeah, it's great to see clients networking that way, and as you said, really sharing their own experiences and their own knowledge between one another and between us. It was a great experience today. Thanks, Rick, for being with us today. Thanks for your presentation. You were awesome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, now let's take a listen to what some of the clients that attended today's presentation thought about it.
I'm here today to see what eClinical is offering in 2016, especially with all the new incentive program changes, and to really just get to know the system better and those that are working with it.
Every time I attend one of these lectures, I'm always leaving with information that is, in my opinion, critical for the practice. So some of the things I immediately go back to the practice and implement. Other times I'm just capturing information that I need to know 6 months before it's mandated of me, and so I appreciate very much the opportunity to come to these.
I came to eCW Day because I first learned about EMR systems when I started at the practice a year and a half ago, and there was no one who had really good knowledge of it. So over the last year and a half, I have learned everything I absolutely could about it, and coming today is my first step in learning even more and getting able to talk to the people who created it face to face.
We've been using eClinicals for 2 years as our EMR, and we'd like to learn more about the program and how we can implement more modules to help grow our business and help grow our meaningful use.
I think it's really important to get together, especially with those that work with eClinicalWorks and those in the community that are utilizing it, to get some great ideas, some suggestions, and just really show our appreciation of how well the system's working.
It is free. It is something that is going to improve your workflow, your practice. It's something that you absolutely need, and normally they're giving you the information a few months before it is mandated. Therefore, you have the opportunity to implement the information and to do what needs to be done. So absolutely, I would recommend going to the conferences.
That was fascinating hearing what our clients had to say about eCW Days. So great to hear that they enjoyed it. With me now is Harry Racharla. Did I get it right, Harry? Good. All right. Harry's part of the support group who's down here with us, helping out clients in the training and support room. We talked to Satish a couple of minutes ago. He explained what the training folks do. Can you give us a little insight on what the support folks do that's different than what the training folks do?
Sure. So in support, we do all the break fixes. So generally, if client has any errors that come up in the system, we take care of that. So, and also if they have any issues already created and they come up with the case number, so we try to answer them. And also if there is any new issue that they have, they just come up and they get a list and we try to answer them. So mostly training is mostly how-to questions, whereas we handle the errors in the system.
Like that. So for the most part, would you say you're able to help them out?
Yes, today our clients were pretty happy seeing us face to face. Yes,
Yeah.
they couple of clients also mentioned that they love to see this happening more and more.
Yeah, it is fantastic. And that's the feedback that we are getting from clients on both support and training. Well, thank you for being with us. We really hope that you'll be able to join us for another eCW Day event being held across this great land of ours. For more information on the eCW days, please check out eClinicalWorks.com/events. And for more info or more podcasts, please check us out at iTunes, YouTube, or on myclinicalworks.com. This is Brian Saal. Have a great day, everybody.
This broadcast and its contents are the sole property of eClinicalWorks and are protected by federal law and international treaties. You are strictly prohibited from making a copy of, modification of, or form of rebroadcasting or re-encoding this broadcast without prior written permission from eClinicalWorks Public Relations, except as may be permitted by law. This broadcast is provided for informational purposes only. It is intended as a personal, non-commercial use. Product specifications are subject to change without notice. Please contact eClinicalWorks Public Relations with any questions. eClinicalWorks V10 EHR is ONC HIT 2014 edition certified as a complete EHR. eClinicalWorks V10 CC 2014 955447-1.